Yo, what's happening, guys? We're here at Nick's house. All three of us are here today. The mic's right here, man. I can't be just yelling. For real. Anyways, we just showed up here at Nick's house. We just got done cleaning the gym. There was a children's chalk everywhere. Nick's kids were out of control that day, apparently. Anyways, so we just got done cleaning up the gym. I think we're gonna hit an arm day, and then we're just gonna show you guys how we hit our arms, give you guys some few tips and tricks and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a gorgeous day here in Arizona. It's a little sunny. It's kind of hot, but it's the way we like to work out. So it's the only way you know you're getting a work in, and when you're sweating a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start mixing our pre-workout. We're gonna be taking a pump product. Hey, where's the pump at? Let me show them the pump real quick. But yeah, we're gonna be taking a pump product today. Since we're hitting arms, you'll be able to notice the pump pretty good. Focus. We got some lemon lime action. Nick's kind of running out, but yeah, we're gonna see what we can get going from you guys today.
For the time. More nice, man. Those are bad too, but I'd rather have these. Are the ones those?
Yeah. We're doing some future shopping. Anyways.
Alright, follow me, man.
So we're gonna tell you guys about this new product that just came out.
So this is what me and Victor took today instead of pre-workout. This is the Ghost Burn, or a thermogenic fat burner. Now, this will not make you lose weight. This is not.
Give me a little shot.
You gonna put some in there, man?
Yeah, just like half a scoop.
You gotta lower the music a little bit.
You said 300. No, it's for 2 scoops. You want 1 scoop? 1 scoop, man?
Yes. Just go.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Fucking heart's gonna stop one day anyway.
All right.
Might not be
so
today.
It's like I was saying. Disclaimer: fat burners, thermogenics, whatever you want to call them, they're not gonna make you lose weight by itself. They're not gonna make you get shredded all of a sudden. What's gonna make you lose weight is being in a caloric deficit. This is just a tool to help you while you're already in a caloric deficit. So me and Victor took this. Well, you just saw Nick take it too. Me and Victor took this instead of pre-workout because 1 scoop is 1 serving. You can take up to 2 scoops for a serving. There's 150 milligrams of caffeine in 1 scoop. We took 2 scoops each. That's already 300. We don't want to add pre-workout on top of that. It's just gonna go overboard. No need for all that. So we took this today instead of pre-workout. If you want, just look it up on YouTube. There's pretty good reviews on it. They can go in depth about it, but basically, what I'm saying is we're just taking this. It's a good product to help you if you're already in a caloric deficit. It's gonna help you, it's gonna help you get over that little hump. Like for instance, I was stuck at 200 to 201 for the last 2.5, almost 3 weeks. Started taking this. I finally broke down, got a new low today. I was at 198. So all thermogenic fat burners is just a tool to help you when you're already in a caloric deficit. It's not magic. It's not gonna make you lose weight by itself. There's no pill, no powder, no drink, no nothing that's gonna make you lose weight by itself.
Yeah, if that was the case, then all of America would be skinny.
Easily. But caloric deficit is the only thing that's gonna make you lose weight. This is just a tool to add on top of that to help out. But yeah, so we're taking that instead of pre-workout. It already has caffeine, like I said. We're stacking it with pump. Especially when you're in when you're dieting and you're in a caloric deficit, you're obviously not getting that much carbs in. Carbs will help you get a good pump. So we like taking this when we're in a cut, just to help us get a pump. I don't want to mix it, so we're just doming it today.
This stuff is pretty clumpy. No matter what, you can't really.
If you ain't clumping, you ain't pumping.
Nick's speaking facts. But yeah, we're almost done with all of our pre-workout, and then we'll get into the workout. Next clip. Hey, tell them what you're doing. What are you doing?
On your business.
Huh?
First move for today's workout. We're doing a seated dumbbell press. You want to give me the tips? You want me to do it?
No. I'll do it. So, what you don't want, see how, you don't want to go ahead. So you want your arms to be like at a 25-degree angle. like facing out.
45.
45, that's what I said.
You said 25.
I said 45. Anyway,
Fuck you.
so for right angle, it's just gonna help keep your shoulder in a natural position. So what you don't want, so much how you don't want to flare out. See, you don't want to be flared out. It's just gonna put a lot of strain on like the inside of your shoulder.
Yeah, I feel it already.
And it's just not gonna feel good. Especially like when you start going heavy. So go ahead, press. It just feels like more, it's gonna feel more of a natural position for your shoulder to move. So all you really need is to come down so your arm is, parallel. That's gonna keep constant tension. Go up, lock out. That's pretty much it. It's it's a basic movement, but a lot of people get hurt doing this because they want to flare out and start going heavy, make your shoulders flare out, and it's just not good. They just don't feel good. But this, we take the time to warm up. Real lightweight, we got 20s, just 20s.
Yeah.
So keep going up.
Yeah, when I first started, I did exactly that. I would flare out my elbows, and now I'm like suffering. My left shoulder is always hurting because I didn't do the movement right. So definitely take your time to warm up because shoulders can be pretty fragile. What'd you say? You're little.
That's why you don't know how to lift up weight.
Hey, hold on. People were telling me your socks look ugly in their leg day edit. Your little money socks.
Oh yeah,
Who said that?
people hate on your money socks now, leg day, man.
No,
Where at?
let's show. I'm gonna just show the people what you got going on today. Look at Superman's face. You got a Snapchat filter on there.
Yeah, we got some haters on your socks, man.
Alright, so this is Victor's first working set. So from the start, so this weight is kind of heavy for Victor, not really, but we're going for 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps. So we're going high reps here. But go ahead and,
rest times. Short rest times.
Yeah, so we're chasing the pump today. High reps. So from the start, go ahead. I'll show them how to get it up. So if it's heavy, use your leg. That's gonna pick up halfway, and then that way you don't strain or have to swing, or people be using it up some weird ways. But yeah, so Victor, let's go. So you don't want to have your butt slid forward on the bench too much because then it's going to turn into an upper chest movement, and we're not trying to train chest. So keep your butt all the way to the back of the bench and have a slight arch in your back.
Oh, you might have to drop the weight, man.
How many was that?
12, I hope.
12.
Can't count.
12 reps. So we're going high reps here.
I barely
Try to
tried
get that pump. Huh?
that.
That was good, man. That was good fun.
Alright guys, we just finished up the shoulder dumbbell press and moving on to our first tricep exercise. We're gonna do skull crushers. So with this movement, what you wanna do, if you can see how Nick, he's starting right above, right his forehead. He's not starting up here. There's no tension right here. There's just a lack of stretch and tension. But once you scoot back here above his forehead, you can see there's his tricep getting a full stretch and he's keeping tension right there. And see, it allows him to come, he's not coming to his forehead, he's coming behind his head. He gets more range of motion, a full stretch. And you can see he's really doing nice controlled reps. With this movement, especially if you already have elbow problems like elbow pain, you want to take this movement nice and slow, start out light. You don't want to go heavy. You don't want to be swinging the weight around using a lot of momentum. It's going to put a lot of stress on the elbows. It's going to lead to problems down the road. So just make sure you go light. Make sure you go nice and controlled. It's going to be better for you in the long run, and slowly build up weight, add weight as you go. But yeah, it's a real good tricep movement. A lot of things people love. Everybody always wants big arms, right? First thing people think of is biceps. Well, your tricep is actually most of your arm. It's like about 2/3 of your arm. And the biggest part of your tricep, the long head down here, anything above head, that's what that's gonna focus on. Of course, it's gonna work your whole tricep, but it's gonna focus on your long head. So make sure you do a lot of above head work. and that's gonna help you get a big long head down here. It's gonna make your arm fill out, make your arm look bigger, gonna make your sleeves hug like everyone wants when the sleeves are hugging. But yep, so it's gonna be our first tricep movement for the day.
We still have to warm up our triceps.
Yeah, we're still acclimating up. Same rep range, I believe, 3 to 12 to 15, 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps. So as you can see right here, bring it back a little bit, start right here. Bring it down past my head, nice and controlled. Get a full stretch, come up and fully extend. You wanna make sure you're locking out. Feel your tricep working. Contract it.
It's good, man.
All right, guys, so we bumped up the weight a little bit, doing our working sets. It's actually our second working set. So, like I said, how you want to keep your, start the weight above your head a little bit. That way there's always tension. But whenever you get tired and you need to take a quick breather or anything, you'll see Nick here doing a little bit once you get tired. You can just bring the weight up here. So when you bring it above your chest, there's no tension. You can just hold it on your chest, you can hold it above. There's no tension right there. You can catch your breath for a second, and then move back in, then you'll feel the tension go back in your triceps. And that's where you start again. So that's the reason why you want to start with the weight above your head. It keeps tension on your triceps. So where you need a breather, just bring it back to your chest, above your chest, catch your breath, and you'll be able to continue on with your last few reps you need to get.
All right, guys. So we're moving on to bicep. We're just gonna be some seated dumbbells. If you can tell, Angel's like leaning forward a little bit, and then when he goes to curl, he's going to upright. You never want to cheat and just throw the weight up. Another tip is that he's choked up on the dumbbell a little bit, and that way you can just activate your bicep a little more. And also it helps when you get a full twist at the top, which is called supinated. That way it really helps with the bicep peak. And also you want to get the bicep fully extended before you start your next curl. And then also another tip is you don't want to lose your tension by going all the way up. So you always want to keep your bicep under tension. So we're gonna be doing 3 sets, like 12 to 15 reps. We're really trying to chase this pump.
I don't even know how much reps this is, man.
Yeah, whatever. And then and we're doing really short rest time, so you know we're already feeling it. You know, tries and shoulders. So we're gonna go ahead and knock this out, and then move on to the next working set.
So as you can see, supinating your wrist, that's part of your biceps. You can see hand straight. When you supinate it, activates your biceps. That's the whole point of choking up. It's harder to supinate. It activates your bicep a little more. You get the full twist. You get the full contraction. You can just see right there. Your bicep plays a major part in supinating your wrist. That's the whole point of choking up.
Yeah, so when we mean choking up, so you can grab the dumbbell right here in the middle, but what we're doing is choking up on the dumbbell just like a baseball bat. Same thing. That way when you do a full supinated twist, you activate your bicep.
And as you can see, when you say get a full stretch on the bicep, an easy way to make sure you do that is just flex your tricep before you start. So once your triceps flexed, your biceps fully extended. So flex your tricep for a second and then start your curl. That's how you know you get a full range of motion. I gotta go back and watch how much else I did. That was a lot. I was going for a minute.
Felt good, huh?
Yeah. That's the form right there, man. Alright guys, moving on to the next movement for the workout. We're gonna do a superset. We're doing front raises, supersetted with side laterals. You can do front raises with plates, bars, dumbbells. That's all pretty much just preference, whatever feels better for you. Mess around with it, find what feels better for you, and just stick with that. It's pretty much the same movement for all, no matter what you use. So you want to keep it slight bend your elbow, pick it straight up, a little past 90 degrees, bring it a little past that. You don't need to go all the way up. It's kind of pointless. Anyways, so yeah, once you're supersetting it with side laterals, this is kind of a tricky movement because you watch 10 different people do it, and there's 10 different ways people do it. It's like pretty much everyone has their own way of doing it. Some people have the arms bent a lot and bring it sideways. Some people have them straight locked out, bring them clean up. Start out with a slight bend and bring the weight not straight to your side, but you see Nick's bringing it forward a little bit as well. Bring them forward and up. Keep a slight bend in your elbow, and you want to keep your elbow higher than the weight at all times. As you can see, his elbow is always higher than the weight. Those are
Sorry guys, I'm tired.
those are the main tips. Like, you gotta find what works for you. Some people like having the arms completely locked straight and just bringing it completely up, straight, sideways. Some people like having it bent a lot and just pump them out like that. Mess around with it, find what works for you. But a few general tips: just start out with just a slight bend, bring them up and forward just a little bit, and just keep your elbow higher than your wrist, such the weight at all times.
And try to eliminate using like your traps and your back to.
You're gonna
lift up the
use your
weight.
trap
A little
no matter
bit.
what. Yeah, like it's a secondary muscle group in the movement. But you want to focus on your side delts. That's what the whole point of the movement is. But yeah,
I
so
don't know how much we're doing.
what, same set, same rep
Yeah.
scheme. 3 sets, 12 to 15.
50 reps.
Super set, short rest times. Still chasing the pump and everything. I'm gonna do mine with. I'm gonna do my front raises with the barbell. Quick look at this. Oh, it's kind of heavy.
Might be kind of heavy.
Yeah. You don't want to grip onto the bar. You want to just think of your hands as hooks. Slight bend.
That looks heavy, man.
You want to control the weight up, of course, and then control the weight down. Don't just let the weight fall.
I'm not.
Show them like that. Don't.
You want
that's
to
what you
control.
don't want.
You don't
Keep
have
constant
to.
tension on your shoulders. Control the weight all the way up. Control the weight all the way back down.
I'm just. Let's go.
Last 3. No, I was like 8, probably 9, 10. So the form. So, okay, so Victor's using dumbbells. So, a real good thing about dumbbells is both sides of his arm is getting the same amount of work. So, like with the plate, if you're more dominant on your right, you might do more.
Your right's
lift
gonna
the
be
weight
doing more of the work.
more than your left. Which I mean, I might not feel it, but with Victor, he's gonna feel it on, like the same on both arms. Since he's going with the dumbbells. Also,
Both arms are working independently.
yeah. So also when he's doing his front raises, it's gonna make it harder just because both arms are doing like individually. So it does make the movement a little bit tougher, but he is working both sides of his arms.
That's why it's good to always have a mix of dumbbell and barbell. Because obviously with barbell, when using both, no matter what movement it is, you're using both sides of your muscle groups, you can overload that muscle, you can push more weight, you can get more stimulus to those muscle fibers. But you also gotta incorporate dumbbells, that way both sides work independently, so you don't have crazy imbalances where one arm is bigger than the other, one arm stronger than the other. No matter what, that's gonna happen. Like if you're right hand dominant, left hand dominant, one side's always gonna be bigger than the other, one side's always gonna be stronger than the other. But if you incorporate dumbbells a lot more often, then you'll minimize that imbalance. But it's still important to have a mixture of both, that we can overload, push more weight, but still working independently, work on imbalances, make sure that it's not too bad of a problem.
Symmetry. So my muscle connection is important. So if you really just think about pulling the weight with your elbow, you'll start pulling with your shoulder more. So when you see people flexing in the mirror and stuff like that, it's actually really important so you can learn how to flex each individual muscle. So when you go to work out, get that mind muscle connection.
All right, guys. So you know how they say WD-40 fixes everything? Really does. So this cable machine we use, I mean, we don't even use it, but we just use it for like the cable and pulley stuff, But this it's like metal on metal, but I mean it slides pretty good for being like that. But spray a little bit of WD-40 on there, on all the sides, and it just makes it more smoother, easier.
Tell me how old this machine is.
This machine is probably
15 years old.
I got this when I was a freshman in high school, and I've been out of school for 9 years. So if it has 9, 10, that's about
You can hear
12 or 13 years old. But go ahead, man.
You hear it?
Hear that friction? But that WD-40, so I'm gonna ride it up. I ain't even trip. It's gonna help, guys. So the stroller is Wero. We're still be getting it in.
So don't count on the weight we're using. It's actually harder than it looks.
It's like another 20 pounds of friction.
Yeah. It's not smooth like most fucking cables.
But all right, so next movement, we're gonna go to the tricep. We're gonna do a superset. Overhead, tricep extension. And I'll show you guys the next movement, but damn, you got a pump, man. You got a tricep. But yeah, so you wanna have slight arch in your back. Try to keep your elbows like in front of you, show them from the front or back. So try to keep your elbows in as much as you can. It's okay if they flare out slightly. You'll still feel it in your triceps. But yeah, just wanna go. Whenever you guys train triceps, a huge part of any tricep movement is locking out. If you lock out the movement, pause there for a second, it's gonna make that movement
That much better.
a little more harder.
Oh man.
You help with your pump.
You get a full
So we're going
contraction.
to this tricep push down. I mean, there's a lot of different ways of doing this. But a real good, we all like to bend over slightly, only because so now the tricep is fully extended, and it'll go, all the way up, a little bit up past his chest.
Oh man.
Yeah, you got a good pump.
Oh, I'm tired, man. All right, so moved on to another bicep movement. We're gonna do another superset. We're doing wide grip curls with the easy curl bar, and then we're gonna do hammer curls with the dumbbells. But a few tips with this: you want to keep your elbows stationary. Don't be swinging and swaying so much, and then also you don't want to be cheating the rep by swinging all the weight back. So you just want to keep an upright posture and just get a good bicep curl in. And then once he finishes up, we'll move to hammer curls.
Whenever you start to get fatigued, real tired, it's okay to force that last rep. See how you kind of swing a little bit?
But then, yeah, you want to
then on the-
focus on the negative part, which is going down and really controlling it. So you can cheat up a little bit and just control on the way
As
down.
long as you can cheat a little bit, as long as you're not breaking your back like that.
Yeah.
As long, cheat forward a little bit, cheat to where you're standing straight up, where your back is still perpendicular to the ground. You don't want to be swinging it like this and coming back. You can swing it a little bit, but stop right there where your back is perpendicular and focus on the negative going down.
Yeah, you start swinging all crazy, start looking stupid.
Yeah. You might become
All right, so now we're doing some hammer curls with the dumbbells. And if you notice, and just choking up again on the dumbbell. And then even on hammer curls, you can get a supinated twist in to really focus on your bicep. And again, don't be swaying your body all the way back, breaking your spine, lose your L4 and L5 disc and whatnot. But yeah, so just keep a controlled rep, and then when you start getting fatigue, you can get a little bit of a sway.
And there's kind of two ways to do this. You can do, as you see me, just coming straight up. And then once you get a little fatigued, like you said, you can sway a little bit and start doing it across your chest. So like this. Instead, a little bit easier.
That's what inmates do.
The same concept.
Just kidding.
You want to think about, like, as if you have, like, after you have something in between your forearm and your bicep, and you're trying to crush it. You want to squeeze right where your elbow is on the inside. And that's just a good mental cue to focus on. Alright guys, we just finished up the workout. Project for today, we're actually going to repaint the racks we just got. You guys saw in the last video. So as you can see, old, burnt out, chipped up and stuff. Obviously it's still good, but we're just going to repaint it today. So we're going to go to the store, grab stuff we need. Me and Victor are hungry too, so we're cutting. Nick's over here fucking bulking still, so he's making.
Yeah, he got
his
the bulking
dinner right
meal
now.
inside.
He got some good food cooking up. And me and Victor got to run to Chipotle, grab something to eat, show you guys what we get, go to the store, pick up the stuff we need. While we're gone, Nick's gonna be doing all the heavy work, unloading the stuff, taking all these clamps, whatever you want to call them off, so we can dumbbell holder thing, so we can stand this down a little bit, paint the whole thing, make it look pretty good.
We're not gonna do too much. We're just gonna
Yeah.
give it a real quick sand, and then you know, wipe it down real nice and just repaint it. That way they don't look
Too bad.
Too bad.
I mean, they're used, you know, but we're gonna make it look good.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the plan for now, so let's go.
Take you
Stuff
long
we
with
need.
this.
I'm fucking hungry. I'm cutting, man.
Let's get it going.
Alright, man.
All right, guys, we're here at Chipotle. So I don't know if you guys can see that back there.
I bet you didn't focus.
Yeah. Anyways, we cutting, so we're gonna grab some food real quick, cause damn it, we're cutting, man. We don't feel
Hey,
like
we're
it.
still cut, man. Hit a new low today. I think I already said it, but I'm happy. Finally broke the 200s.
Yep. I'm gonna show you guys what we get. All right, so we're in Chipotle. I got some brown rice, chicken, some veggies, and some cheese. So I don't know the exact macros on it, but this is all I've had today. And we're gonna throw some hot sauce on top. What'd you get?
Alright, man, so I didn't plan on eating Chipotle today, right? So I didn't save a lot of fat. So all I got was, I had a lot of carbs left over for today. So I didn't have that much carbs. So I got double white rice. I got double chicken, hot salsa, and just lettuce. I could have, if I knew I was eating this today, I could have saved some fat. Could have got cheese, sour cream, whatever I wanted, but I didn't. Which is fine. This is still a good sized meal, as you can see. Let me speak to them real quick.
Huh?
People always like, so obviously we track this in the app we use to track what we're eating, but people always start complaining like, oh, what if they put more chicken, or what if they put more rice? It's not a big deal, right? You don't burn the same amount of calories every day. It's okay if your calories aren't exact, especially since it's us. Well, obviously, we're not trying to get show ready. We're not trying to get like below 10% body fat and everything. We're just dieting for the summer, trying to get a little more lean. We're not that deep into a cut, so it's not a huge deal. People just, it's not a big deal. Don't make everything such a big deal. Like, go out. If you want to go out and eat with your friends or anything, just track it, save some macros for it. You're gonna be fine. Just stop stressing. It's no big deal. But we're gonna enjoy this. Walmart's actually just right behind us. So eat this real quick, go grab the stuff we need for the racks, and then go head back and start working on it.
Alright, so we just got all of our supplies to paint up the racks. We chose this this like slate gray. That's the closest thing we can get to like gunmetal gray to paint in primer for yours. And then we're just gonna do a really good coat of or pass with the 600 grit sandpaper. That way the paint has something to stick to rather than throwing a coat of paint on chipping paint already. So try to make it last a little bit by sanding it. And then we got some microfiber towels along with some acetone. So after we sand, we're gonna wipe the whole rack down with some acetone. That way there's a clean surface to paint over. So we're gonna go ahead and get back to the gym and then go ahead and slave our little bodies away to paint these little dumbbell racks.
You ready for this shit?
You're not a grill, man. Let me see. Let me see what you're working with.
Look at that shit. God damn. Look at that shit.
Man, this grill's burnt out.
Give me a rack.
So we just we all three of us went at it, sanded it with 600 grit, just so it's a smooth surface to paint over, so it doesn't. It's not a professional job, but it's a backyard job.
We're gonna bang them anyway, so.
Yeah, so they're gonna get chipped up no matter what. But now it's time for us to wipe it down with some acetone. That way there's a clean surface to the paint to stick to, and then we're just gonna probably put like 2 to 3 coats on it. But yeah, we're gonna wipe it down now.
We do it all, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We do it all back here. Paint shit, bang weights. We do it all over here.
Oh man.
Grill, cook.
Try to at least.
Careful, it's kind of crazy.
God damn, I'm about to get high as fuck out here.
Yeah. It's better than that heroin I shot up earlier.
Oh man. Looks like my chonies.
Alright guys, we just finished wiping it down with the acetone and everything. So now we're about to start painting, doing our first coat. Pretty fucking self-explanatory if you don't know how to fucking spray paint.
Hey, take this for kids over here. Oh my goddamn cussing.
Man, we don't get role models.
Alright.
Alright, the first coats are gonna probably just like a light coat, and then the second, third are gonna be what's
A little
gonna
heavier.
go a little heavier. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get to the work and update you guys as we go through. Alright guys, so we finally finished up the racks. We went into a little bit more detail with the little rubber coated plate things. We gave those a quick wipe down. We gave all the bolts a wipe down. Eventually we did 3 coats of paint, and then we did like a coat of touch-up paint. So ready to show you the end product, so go ahead and take a look at it. We're actually super proud of it. It's no professional paint job or anything, but holy balls, it looks better than before. But let me take a couple of these dumbbells off real quick. But yeah, so if we were to like undo one of these, it's super dirty like Nick showed, but you can go see all the paint chips, smooth as baby's butt. Super big difference. What do you think about the paint job?
It's great. It's perfect like me.
Alright guys, that'll be it for this video. You know, little stuff like this, it's like what adds kind of like a personal feel to it. Like, obviously it was quick, but we obviously took time into making it look better. It's stuff that kind of, once you do something, it makes you feel like it's yours. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? So, you know, this is just the first step, real big step, and creating our own gym. We're always looking into buying new stuff, new equipment, and we always want to give it our own little personal touch on it. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a like, share, subscribe if you're not already, comment down below. That'll be it. I think we're gonna record tomorrow. That'll be the next video. That'll probably just be me and Nick because Victor works. But thanks again for watching, guys. See you guys in the next video.